guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of August 15th to the 21st in my memory planner, and then I'll be using a kit from Scribble, which is the January 2020 mystery kit. And just to let you guys know, this week has nothing to do with like moving or like decorating my room or reorganization. I just thought that the colors matched in August the best for me. Or I actually like the colors in August for this kit. So pretty much I am using it for this week. And yeah, so just for a recap of this week, so pretty much the most exciting part is that I went to a movie premiere, which is my first ever, well, not really first ever, or I should say first ever solo adventure to a movie premiere. Last time I went with my dad. I was going to go with a friend, but she was unable to get off work because she just started a new job. So yeah, I just ended up just going by myself as opposed to just canceling the entire thing. So I mean, the tickets were free, so might as well, you know. So then yeah, that was the most exciting part, I guess. And then and I guess I also got to meet, or not really meet, but see the entire cast, or not the entire cast, but the main cast at the premiere. And it was pretty cool because I was sitting in like the second row, and I literally was at the edge where I could see them come in and out. And if you look at their Instagram, you'll be able to see me if they saved it, but I just screenshot some pictures of me on their Instagram, so it's kind of fun. So yeah, it was a nice adventure by myself because I did get to meet two other people who went by themselves as well. So yeah, although I didn't get their like contact information or anything, or like Instagram or social media, something like that, I did not. I only know their names. Actually, I only know one of their names. I forgot what the other girl's name, so I apologize, but she probably doesn't even know who I am. Anyway, so pretty much that is the most exciting part. So I guess I'll go into like the base. So the Wiggle did come with, or back then it was called the Wiggle, but now it's just a foil bundle. But this only had like the basics, and it didn't come with any underlays. So I ended up just pulling in Scribble Prince Co. underlays because it matched the best, because it was from her shop anyway. So yeah, and then I had to be strategic with the full boxes because there was only 3 sheets, which technically only 6 boxes, and there's 8 boxes, or more than 8 boxes technically speaking. So it didn't make sense that at the time when she was doing the mystery kit, that it would only come with 3 sheets, as opposed to if you purchased it separately, it would come with 6 sheets. 6 sheets. My goodness. So yeah, that's the only confusing part. But regardless, I made it work because I just trimmed off some of the boxes into like the corners only, and then I trimmed for the double boxing. I just trimmed one box in half, so then it has on both boxes. So it kind of, I made it work, if that makes sense. So then I guess that's pretty much the base. And then here I'm just putting down the the overlays, the header overlays. So yeah, that is pretty much the base. And now I'm going into day by day, and if you notice, my cat is in the video. Like, it just got to a point where her tail just, like, she wanted to sleep, like, on my table, and I didn't mind it. But now, like, it got to a point where her tail, as I was writing, she would just whack me with it. Obviously, it's just a slight, like, brush over, but I was like, no, stop tickling me. Oh my goodness, that's my chair, so, sorry. My chair is always a little bit annoying, so I'm going to ask my cousin what chair she has, because she has an ergonomic chair, but I don't know if I'm worried about my cat scratching it, because for some reason, if I'm in my own room, like, or I'm technically in my own room right now, but before, if I was in my like room before I merged both rooms together, both my brother and I's rooms together, well, now it's all my room. Anyway, regardless, when I was on that side, my cat would not touch my chair or scratch my chair or anything like that. But for some reason, every time she's on this side of like where my brother used to sleep, she would always scratch it. So now I guess she's used to scratching my brother's chair on this side of the room. So I don't know. It's just like, why? Why must you scratch my chair? So yeah, it's already ruined anyway. So might as well just live with it at this point. So then, I guess not going back into the plan with me. So for Monday, I marked down that I published my weekly plan with me, and this was the last one for the Franken planner of the Erin Condren Daily Duo and Hourly planner. And then I marked down that I ate soup dumplings, and I didn't have a character sticker, or like just a character sticker or something like that to represent soup dumplings. So I had to be strategic and cut off. I believe this was like the one where it's like a banner or something, like a collage of what do you call it? 100 million, once more love, and I think it was only those two for that sticker. So I just trimmed off once more love because I just needed the soup dumpling and I didn't have enough room for both of them. So yeah, but although like I just put that strategically, but then again I did not write it perfectly, so I had to write on top of the on top of this bow, just a smidge, but it's okay. And then I marked down that I designed, then I organized some stuff on my desk, and then I worked on my puzzle, and let's just say that this puzzle is very hard, and ever since this week, I haven't touched it. So it's currently September 5th, no, 6th, and yeah, I still haven't touched it. So anyway, so then for Tuesday, I marked down that I had a meeting, and it was quite funny because both my senior and senior manager are both on vacation, so pretty much they weren't available to attend the meeting, so it was just me and the India team, or a member of the India team, and we were just talking about life, or like for 5 minutes, not life, but for 5 minutes, and then yeah, we ended the meeting real early. So then, and then after that, I marked that I submitted the Ultimate Planner Sale application, and unfortunately, I did not get part of, or I'm not part of it. Let's just say, it was first come, first serve, obviously. So they get selected. So a certain number of people get selected, and then and then a certain number of people get selected as alternates. But I was selected as an alternate, and I accepted it as an alternate. But you're not part of the sale until someone drops out of the sale, if that makes sense. So then pretty much I did not I didn't see the email in time, and then pretty much it was just like, it's a whole thing, but I don't want to get too details with it. But yeah, lesson learned, it's you have to be really fast and look at your email like immediately, because it's just, even though it's first come first serve, it's not really like in the order it like first come first serve, if that makes sense. I don't know. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave it as that. And then I designed more stickers, or designed some things, and then I packed orders. Then I got a package from Macy's, and then watched Blood and Treasure. Then I worked on the puzzle. Then for Wednesday, I marked down that I published new releases, and then pretty much I had a payday for my full-time job. Then I worked on the puzzle again. Then I had a YouTube binge, and then I watched Look Both Ways, and it was a pretty cute movie, because at the end of the story, like, your life may go in two different or multiple directions, but at the end of the day, or the end of the story, like, it will always be a good thing that happens either way. So that's pretty much the moral of the story, and it was pretty cute. And it was Lily, oh my goodness, I was gonna say Lily Reinhardt, but Lily Reinhardt, who plays the main character. So yeah. Anyway, so then for Thursday, I marked down that I had a day off, or I took a day off because I wanted to sleep in and I was just exhausted. So I deserved that break. So then I marked down that I packed orders, and then I worked on the puzzle, and then I went to the premiere, which is the next 365 days premiere, and I did mark it down like incorrectly, or like I meant to mark down the next 365 days, but instead I just marked out 365 days as opposed to the next. So anyway, so then I had a bathroom emergency. Just long story short, I just had to go number one, and none of the bathrooms were open nearby, so I had to like walk a good 8 blocks to Rockefeller, because I knew there was a public bathroom there in the ice rink area, or the concourse area. So I had to, like, you wouldn't believe how fast I was walking. Like, just, I wasn't running, because running wouldn't help me, so I had to quickly walk. So yeah, anyway, so that was funny. I don't know. I just had to use that munchkin to mark out, like, going to the bathroom. But then on Friday, I marked down that I published week 31, and then I had new releases on Friday. Or I already said Friday, but regardless. And then I designed some stickers. Then I packed orders, and then I watched Good Trouble. And oh my goodness, well, this wasn't the final episode of season 4, but why did you guys leave us on a cliffhanger like that? But my goodness. And then the cliffhanger on the next 365 days. I don't understand why you just left it on a cliffhanger, knowing that this is the last book, like based off the last book of the trilogy. There's only 3 books. Like, my goodness, why? Why did you have to add like a potential 4th movie to it? Because I felt like the first movie was like there was a storyline, and then the second and third was just like bleh, if that makes sense. So yeah, it was just like why. But if you read the book, you would know who she ends up with at the end of the movie, or at the end of the book. But they did not put it in the movie, if that makes sense. So then for Saturday, I marked down that me and my mom went to early voting because my parents both worked at on Tuesday on the actual day. So we pretty much did that, and then I dropped off packages because it was close by. Then me and my mom had a mom and daughter date, so we had soup dumplings. Then I had a doctor's appointment, and then my dad, after he finished his early voting, like he works early voting, so he came to meet up with us in Chinatown. Then he had we had tofu, and then I went to Muji to get notebooks because I love notebooks. So yeah. Anyway, so then on Sunday I marked down that I packed orders, and then I ordered sticker paper because I was running out of my foiled glossy sticker. So the clear glossy sticker paper for my foiled stickers. That was just like a whole bundle of words. And then I marked down that I did some planning time. Then I watched Blood and Treasure, and Blood and Treasure usually comes out on Sunday, so sometimes I watch it the day after or like 2 days after. So yeah. Then I also watched Not Okay, and it's not okay to lie and deceive people, but my goodness, and it hurts you in the butt, like literally, or bites you in the butt. That's what I meant to say. And then I also used a foil box to mark down that I watched House of the Dragon, and I just left it empty because I made a script and I didn't print it out yet. So that I will put after the spread ended. So that is pretty much the week in full. And then for the sidebar, I marked down that I got to see the cast of 365 Days. And then I marked down that I kind of relaxed with the Paper Shire flat lay. And I'm sorry if you hear a blow dryer, that's my dad. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I will see you guys next time. Bye!